What is up, people? My name is Mark, and today we're going to be taking a look at the hardest System of a Down songs for singers, or the SERJ'S Tankian's hardest vocal lines, or something like this. On spot number 10, as usual, I try to put a low song, a song with low notes, and in this particular song, they're harmonizing together, and their voices blend beautifully. And it's not easy to achieve this beautiful warm tone, so I thought I could include it in the top 10. This song is called Roulette.
How I feel when I'm around you.
Spot number 9, we have one of the songs that I found to display or showcase SERJ'S versatility the best, because it's filled with funny little screams, but also the kind of like death metal. I mean, it's not death metal, but you know what I mean by it. Screaming he does so well. In the beginning, it's Daron singing, and it sounds insane. Look at this. They both have a very amazing metal screaming technique. So they're attacking a very high register with between B4 and C5, and they're not sounding thin at all. Their voices sound very full and filled with aggression, which is very hard to put into such a high register. And breathing capacity, like it's so fast and there's not much room to breathe. It's a very funny song, but still impossibly hard to sing. We have a little like whoo scream there. I don't know how to do it, but you know what I mean. It sounds pretty impressive. Spot number 8 is in a similar register to the previous song, but he's singing in a completely different tone, kind of like not so metal, if you will. It sounds like just his speaking voice brought upwards. But the thing is, you have to appreciate how versatile he is. The song is called Dreaming, and he's a little lower actually from the previous song, but I found his tone very impressive because it's so high, yet it sounds so full and natural for him. I absolutely love that tone from SERJ. What do we have on spot number 7? Do you have any guesses? If you do, let me know in the comments. Absolutely crazy song, one of the most popular ones, I'm pretty sure. And just from that beginning scream by Daron, just insane stuff. Look at that. I have no idea how high this is, so let's check it out in the spectral pitch display kind of thing. So here we can kind of beautifully see how high the first Daron vocal line is, because this first blue line right here is Daron's voice, and then look how lower SERJ'S is when he starts. You can literally see the distance in octaves right here. So this song is filled with dynamics and funny things like this. Everybody. Just very hard to do. I mean, just imagine all the techniques that you have to learn to reproduce all these tones. I mean, let's take a look at spot number 6. It's not the hardest song, but it has the most craziness to it. It has so many things going on. Like, look at this. I mean, yeah, that's like, that wasn't singing per se, that was like vocalizing, if you will. But that's hard to do, that's very difficult. A lot of different tones going on in there, so you just imagine having to cover this, which have to pay so much attention to all details. And it does get crazier, take a look at this. Spot number 5, it was a simple choice. It was just because of one vocal line that it has to be my favorite vocal line of all time. Look, just take a look at the power in this scream. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. If spot number 4 is more difficult throughout because it's like on the very like upper register, chest voice all the time between A4 kind of thing. But it does have also one specific vocal line. Well, makes it like take the cake on its own, if you will. is an E5, which is insane. He sounds still incredibly powerful for such a high register. And spot number 3, we have one of their most emotional songs, in my opinion. So it's very hard to transmit, to interpret, to, you know, get in the shoes of the meaning of the song. But that's not it. It's also incredibly difficult because it's a very upper register without the distortion. Serj is singing in his natural tone on the song Soldier Side.
Wearing black, he's gone so far to find no hope he's never.
And towards the ending, we do have some insane high notes.
To the soldier side, there is no one here.
I mean, I can't get enough of how well their voices blend together. So, spot number 2, you might be guessing this one. Maybe you think it's spot number 1, I don't know. It's Chop Suey. This song has, first of all, we have the speed of the first verses. You know, it's very difficult to articulate all these words.
You go create another fable, you wanted to. Grab a brush and put a little makeup, you wanted to.
That's just extremely difficult on its own. Then we have the beautiful, normal, mid-register Serj tone.
In my self-righteous suicide.
When he's singing in the mid-register, he sounds like pure and very like himself, if you will. But then he does a switch in a very specific point of his register, and he goes fully metal all of a sudden around G4.
When angels deserve to die.
And this next scream is actually kind of impressive.
Wake up!
Then we have the most spectacular vocal line by Daron that I could find.
Father! Father! Father!
It really sounds like he's crying. It's such a good interpretation. And then on the ending we have some crazy notes.
Trust in my
Here we have the highest in the entire song, I think.
self-righteous suicide.
So what could it be on spot number 1? Spot number 1 is the craziest song that I could find. It's called Suggestions. I think that's the highest chest voice note we've talked about so far. There's an even higher scream here in the background. If you, as usual, this funny vocalizations, which I really love. And well, some really intense falsetto singing here too. Take a look at this. But that's some crazy stuff going on in this video. Hope you liked it. Sorry about the lighting issue, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Remember to subscribe and leave a like. Goodbye.